all right. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. If you guys, I want everybody to take their phone out, and I want you all to scan this QR code right now, and I want every one of you guys to get into the Facebook group. Okay. This Facebook group is a referral group. Okay. And then we're going to be talking about vertical integration, and I'm going to tell you how we built out $11 million net profit business. All right. So let's rock and roll. Okay. So right there, we're going to put that link in the chat. That's called Win in Real Estate Facebook group. If you could see Winology and then the hat, that is a Facebook group. And guess how many agents are in there right now? I want y'all to take a guess. What do you think? In the chat, how many people do you think what company do you believe is more active in my Facebook group? Remax, Keller Williams, Century 21, EXP. What do you think? Keller Williams. So now the reason why I'm saying that is I want everybody to put in the chat, we over me. Everybody type that in the chat, because your highest and best use is not going to be what I'm going to be talking about today. Is I'm going to be talking about collaboration over competition. Every last one of you all have an opportunity. And before you leave here today, all of you guys are going to be able to connect with an agent that is outside of your local area. And then that is going to be your referral partner. I want everybody to put the number 5 in the chat. 5. You're going to interconnect with 5 people before we leave here today. And here's what we're going to do. Here's your homework. Those 5 people, you're going to go on their Google profile, and then you're going to leave a positive review of all 5 people about how awesome that they are. Now, here's why I'm telling you all to do that. There's a lot of people that are looking at what they can do by themselves. You cannot get to $1 million business trying to be in your business. Your highest and best use today, what we're going to talk about, is how to scale an unstoppable business by collaborating with other real estate agents. Okay. All right. Put a 2 in the chat if you guys are ready to go. All right. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. And I'm going to put that link in the chat so you guys can get in that Facebook group. I want all of you all to get in that Facebook group. We put referrals in there. We're doing at least 30 to 50 referrals in that Facebook group per month. So what I want you guys to stop thinking about, you're not just a real estate agent in your local area. You're now a real estate professional in all 50 states. There's a Facebook group. I just put it in the chat. Okay, let's rock and roll. Are you guys ready to rock and roll? Let's get started. All right, next slide, please. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about me. If you see me up there, you'll see that my niche is military. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you guys and highlight a couple of things. Provide financial literacy and advocacy for military families through real estate and business ownership. Okay, all right. Disabled veteran, retired Marine. I've done over 1.6 billion in real estate without door knocking, cold calling, okay, or buying leads from Zillow. And what just happened to Zillow recently? Anybody know? What just happened to Zillow? Okay. What just happened to Zillow? Anybody know? Just take a shot at it. Anybody know? A lawsuit. Do you know why Zillow got a lawsuit? Because the universe doesn't bless greedy people. Bad things happen to people who are doing bad things. A lot of people, this company right now was agent friendly, but if you notice that the big bad wolf, what they've been doing is they've been trying to monopolize, taking us out of the business, and we were the ones that made them wealthy. So now let me tell you what was going on. And I saw this writing on the wall. Basically what Zillow was doing is they were, soon as you put your reviews on, you have your clients leave a review of how good that you are so they can track your sales. Zillow is a marketing company. So now they started out in marketing, and now what they do is they drip on your clients. Okay, put a 1 in the chat if you guys believe that Zillow can do a better job at marketing than you can. So as soon as your clients put their information in, what do you think they're doing? They're sending information to your client, and then what they're doing is they're basically dripping on your client. And then now the premier agents on Zillow, they basically sell that to agents that are premier agents. So ultimately you all have to be aware of that. And I'm going to talk about some of the things that we do. And I want you to look. I've only been with EXP. I just made my third time icon. And basically what I'm doing is I'm building out my small real estate brokerage in different locations. And then also I signed a equivalent to an 8-figure partnership with Grant and Elena Cardone. Okay. And the reason why we were able to do that is because we're specifically focusing on a niche. Everybody put niche down in the chat. Next slide, please. Niche. Okay. Here's a snapshot of our company. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because I like to be transparent. All of you all can do the exact same thing. Okay. So if you look at the logo right here, Win in Real Estate is comprised of 3 things: a coaching platform, a YouTube platform, a Facebook referral group. Okay. You can build your business specifically just like this. So I lead generate through Wire. And then also I have a nonprofit called Veteran Homeowners Club. My nonprofit basically has a government contract to go to all of the bases. And then we are able to teach VA loans. And I do this on live on social media. And I generate organic business. And then I send it to agents just like you. So I'll give you an example. I'll do a free VA loan masterclass online. And basically what I'll do is that I'll pre-qualify that person. And if that with my own mortgage company. And then when I pre-qualify that person, I send it out in referral. Remember I told y'all, what did I say? We over who? We over me, right? So think about it. The reason why I want you to start thinking bigger is because can't you send a referral out at 30% if it's a $500,000 deal? Right now, I want all of you all to take your calculator out. Take your calculator out. I'm going to show you how to build out $1 million business right now. Okay. And I'm going to give you an example of what I'm doing. So what I saw is that everybody's doing the exact same thing. So I said, how can I make this business bigger? Well, the way to make the business bigger is utilizing the EXP model. We already know that you guys know how to drive around and show homes. We already know that you know how to go out there and then get listings and sell them. So I want you to start thinking like a business owner versus just a real estate professional. What do I mean by that? The mic is open, okay? Popcorn style. Introduce yourself, what state, and then answer my questions, okay? That's going to be the battle rhythm of what I'm talking about today. Okay, so you can unmute yourselves and then speak out freely. What do I think about working on the business versus working in the business? What do you think about what I'm talking about? Don't all come off mute at the same time. There you go. Owner versus employee, okay? See, the reason why people are having a hard time working in this business and making revenue is because they don't know how to present their value, okay? People will not pay because of the absence of value. More people are focused on the NAR lawsuit versus what they could do. That's the difference between reacting and responding. When you're reacting to the market, it's too late. But when you're responding to the market, you have projections. Everybody put that in the chat, projections. How many people can I help in 2026 versus how many sales can I do in 2026? What is the difference? What's the difference? Can you text me the link so I can send it out? Okay. What do y'all think about that? What's the fundamental? Serving. That is it. That is it. That's serving. Serving the community. So going into this process, as I'm talking about this is a snapshot of what my company looks like. Win in Real Estate Coaching, Military Mortgage Group is my mortgage company. The Liberty Group is my real estate brokerage. And then TC Me, which is my transaction coordinator company. Why y'all outsourcing revenue when you can actually build these small companies yourself and then run them independently to get additional income or passive income from that? Put a 2 in the chat if this makes sense to you all. Okay. So let's talk about how to do it. I'm not only going to talk about my company. I'm going to give you guys tools to where you can leverage to build out. And then we're going to talk about building a business. We're going to talk about building your business around veterans. And then also next, what we're going to talk about how to leverage social media on how to build out a organic lead generation source. Okay. Put a 3 in the chat if you guys are ready for me to rock out. Any questions before I get started? No questions? Y'all have no questions for me? Okay. All right. So now how many? Go ahead. What's your question? Oh, I love it. And guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to show you guys how to build out $1 million business right here, real time on live. Okay. And then I'm going to break down some tools that you can implement so you're not going to have any excuses for 2026 to be an unstoppable year. Y'all ready to go? Okay. All right. Let's get to it. All right. So here's the reason why I built our company around the military market. In 2024, military veteran stats, there's 17.6 million US veterans. 1.2 of those people are on active duty. When they're on active duty, this is a recession-proof niche. Here's why. Number one, veterans don't get fired. Number two, they have tax-free housing allowance. That basically means if they're living in a local area, okay, they get free tax-free money in order to live. I'll give you an example. I'm in California. Okay, I get tax-free money on top of my base pay. And then that allows me to give, that's called housing allowance. We get it tax-free. Out here in California, a person that's been in the military 6 to 7 years, you know how much they're getting? Almost $4,000 a month tax-free. So now in your local area, your homework to do, write this down. You're going to look up the basic allowance for housing in your zip code. Number two, 2.1 million veteran total active duty members. Okay. 416,000 utilize their VA home loan benefit. Okay. This could be you. Think about it. 416,000 people purchase properties utilizing their VA home loan benefit. Now, there's no minimum credit score for the VA loan. There's no maximum loan amount for the VA loan. These are factual things. And not only that, the VA loan allows veterans to be able to negotiate a deal to where in the VA loan, you can pay off their debt. So that means that, let's just say that you have a veteran, you pre-qualified them, you saw a house on the market, you can write that offer to where the veteran's debt is paid off when they purchase the property with seller concessions. A concession is something from the seller. Okay, there's so many things that you guys could do. Now, everybody put 210 in the chat. All right, 210, 210, 210, 210, everybody. Okay, 210 days after the first mortgage payment, the veteran can do either a interest rate reduction refinance loan. Interest rate reduction refinance loan. Write that down. IR, interest rate reduction refinance. 3 R's and an L. That's called an EARL. Now watch this. Y'all ready for this one? The VA loan is the only loan that you can lower your monthly payment without the property appraising at value. So what does that sound like to y'all? What happens if the market crashes? Does it matter? No. And the reason why is because the veteran has the interest rate reduction refinance loan to where they can get a lower interest rate after how many days? After how many days? 210 days after the first mortgage payment, they can lower their monthly payment. Now, I'm going to give you guys a tool. Everybody get their calculator, and then you guys are going to, I'm going to do 2 scenarios, examples, okay, of this, okay? All right. So let's pull the calculators out. Put a 2 in the chat if you guys got your calculator ready, because this is the stuff that we're going to talk about. Not only am I going to tell you about these facts, I'm going to give you guys some examples of these facts. Are we ready? Okay. So now let's see how much for instructional purposes only. Okay, I want you guys to write $450,000 down. That's the average price of a property. Okay, 450,000 is the average price 2025 across America. Okay, so we're going to do this real time. Let's see the fundamental difference between a 6.5% and then a 5.5% on interest rates. Okay, so now y'all going to give me the answer. Okay, because when I teach, I like to make sure you're comprehending. Put a 3 in the chat if you guys are ready. I want to make sure you got your calculators, or give me a thumbs up for those of you that are on camera. Okay. And I want to see your pearly yellows. Okay. Make sure you smile for me. Okay. All right. We have fun in here. Okay. I like to teach and keep it enthusiastic. Okay. So don't be afraid to smile and laugh a little bit, because the way I like to teach the classes, I like to teach. Okay. All right. So let's just give an example of a 6.5% interest rates. And then let's say rates improve to a 5.25. Let's do that. So you're going to put 6.5, hit the percent sign, and then equals. What number do you get? 0.065. Okay. 0.065. Everybody with me? Now, every single person write this down. D before M. D before M. That stands for divide before multiply. How many months are there in a year? So divide that by 12. What's my number? What do I get? That's correct. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply that times the loan amount, which is $450,000. What's my number? So this is the interest that paid. I'll say, okay, so at a 6.5%, what I just showed you guys is how to manually figure out the mortgage payment. The interest paid, not the mortgage payment, but this is the interest that they're charging when you start the loan, for $2,437.50. Write that number down, write it in the chat. Write it in the chat right now. What's up, Tony? I see you in the chat. Okay. So now let's say rates improved to a 5.25. Now you teach the teacher. Tell me the first step that I got to do. What do I got to do first? What's the first step? 5.25. No. I got to do something first. Hit the percent sign, equals. There you go. Next step, divide by 12 months. What's the next step? Times the 450,000. What number do I get? So guys, look, this is the reason why it's so important to manually know how to manipulate the interest rate. You need to know how to do it without a mortgage calculator. So look at the fundamental difference. What's the fundamental difference of this? That's 2437. That's a $468 difference. That's almost a $5,000 savings, but with the interest rate. Now, how many days did I tell you that you can lower your interest rate? How many days did a veteran have to wait? Whew, man. Are we cooking or what, guys? Is this good information or no? Okay. All right. I told y'all when I come on, I'm going to give you some tangible items. But now let's go back to my slideshow presentation. Okay. And then we're going to rock out. Okay. So let's talk about the untapped military market. Next slide, please. Okay. $155 billion in total VA loans closed in 2024. 58,000 veterans did not utilize their VA home loan benefit. So let's look at this and let's just do simple math, okay? How many opportunities there are. So let's go 58,000 divided by 50 states. That means 1,100 potential sales that was missed per state. Everybody come off mute and say, this could be me. It's going to be me. Now say it's going to be me. That's what I'm talking about. That's $28 billion in an untapped VA loan potential. So now the reason why I'm talking about this is because, is there a minimum credit score? Is there a maximum loan amount? Do veterans get fired? Okay, during recession, can they lower their interest rate with the property not appraising at value? Okay, all right. Next slide, please. Now, here's another thing too. This is another thing that I want to tell you all. That's something that you guys will like. Multifamilies, check this out. A veteran can purchase up to 5 doors on one VA loan. The V stands for veteran, and they can cash flow these properties. So one can be a business unit. They can have 3 potential doors right there. Let's just say this is an apartment. Now, everybody put does not in the chat. Does not. Okay. A veteran does not have to live into the property when they utilize the VA home loan benefit for 12 months. If the veteran owner occupied that property and they lived in that property and they needed to move or transfer to another state, okay, and this is the reason why the VA does not have a rule saying that they have to stay in there for 12 months, but they do have to intent to owner occupy the property. Now, also the property does not have to be attached. As long as it has one parcel of land, it's on one plot of land. It could be a 3-plex and a 2-plex. As long as it's zoned residential. Everybody got me? So a veteran with a VA loan can buy a multifamily with 0 money down. Now, here's the rules. 6 months reserves they have to have. Okay? It can be used for short and long-term rental. The veteran does have to live in one of those doors. The person can cash flow this property, and 75% of the potential income can be used to qualify for the property. Let me explain what that means, okay, really quick, okay? Because I know that we're already at the halfway mark, okay? So now let's just say that I wanted to advertise, hey, if you're a veteran, stop scrolling. This message is for you. Did you know that you can buy a 5-plex with the VA home loan benefit with 0 money down? DM the word VA, and then I'm going to send you my free VA guide. What did I just do? I created a lead. Number 1, I created a hook. Everybody write that. Hook. When you're doing your content online, you need to make sure that your hook is within the first 5 seconds. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Anthony Glenn. People going to scroll past your stuff. So I got a hook. I got your attention. A hook is communicating with somebody that I'm doing within the first 5 to 8 seconds of your videos. The second thing is going to be the content. What are you talking about? Hey, veterans, stop scrolling. Did you know that you can buy a multifamily? Who's my message to? Veterans buying multifamilies. And then in the end, you need a call to action. A call to action is either making them type something in the chat, or it's going to make them do something that's going to drive revenue into your business. DM the word VA, and I'm going to send you this. When they DM the word VA, you got to lead. Put a 3 in the chat if you guys are with me. Y'all are quiet. It's like, man, this makes a lot of sense, right? Don't overthink your content. Your content is useless if you're not leveraging it to generate money. So and I'm going to talk about that next, and I'm going to give you, put a 4 in the chat if you guys want tangible things to do in order to generate business on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Christian Mingles. All right. So now, property management, short and long-term rentals. Okay. You have to have 6 months reserves. You can't take a home equity line of credit, which is a revolving amount of credit. Remember, when you guys are selling homes, you should be trying to get them to come back and do more business with you. Don't just focus on them buying one home. Focus on the clients being an investor. But if you don't know how to communicate them being an investor, they're not going to know the value of real estate. Somebody right now, give me 3 things. Somebody, any popcorn style. What's the value of real estate? Come on, y'all realtors. We got all of these top. Okay. All right. What else? Generational wealth building. Okay. What else? Tangible asset. It's a hard asset. That's good. What else? Tax advantages. That's a big one. What else? Security. That's a good one. What else? So why are you guys going into listing appointments talking about how awesome that you are and versus creating the value? The agents put themselves in boxes because they don't think outside of one. Somebody tell me I want to see how many somebody has the courage. We're going to do a little exercise after I do my content, but I want to get through the slides to make sure that you get all of this stuff. Okay. So home equity line of credit or cash out refinance. How many days after they purchase the property can they do this with the multifamily? Oh, boom, 210. I love it. Okay. Teaching is occurring. Okay. So home equity line of credit, cash out refinance after, and they can buy more what? Properties. And guess who they're going to utilize? You, because you're the duty expert. You now become the best known person that knows how to make real estate investors. Don't just look at people purchasing property. Look at them leveraging the equity position to be able to buy more property so they have passive income. There's only 2 things that print money. Number 1 is a business. Number 2 is real estate, right? So I want you guys to start thinking like, you're the only choice for them to come. And what I just gave you guys so far is I showed you all how to calculate interest manually. Don't you think that that's going to be a very good tool for somebody looking to invest in real estate, right? Now you just got a tool that you're going to kick all of the other agents' butt because they don't know how to do this exact same thing. Okay. Now, 75% of the potential income can be utilized to purchase these multifamilies. Now, down at the bottom, 2 veterans participating in the loan can purchase up to a 7-plex. So 1 veteran, 5, 2 veterans, 7-plex. Now, the 7-plex is very rare because anything 5 or more doors is considered commercial real estate. So those are very hard to find. If it's zoned residential, if it's zoned commercial, they're not going to be able to buy it. And guess what? Okay, let's take our calculators out. Let's do a quick math exercise. Let's just say that 5-plex right there, each door created $2,000. How many doors do you see up there in the 5-plex? 4 times 4. That's a potential income of $8,000. Multiply that times 12 months. That's $96,000. Okay. Times 75% of the income. That means that if you made $100,000 to qualify for this multifamily, the VA is going to plus up your income by $72,000 to qualify for that property. And the property can be vacant. And guess what? A non-veteran can utilize the veteran's VA loan benefit. Ooh, that's a good one. Everybody put 12.5 in the chat. 12.5. If you're buying a multifamily, you would normally have to put down what percentage? Does anybody know? 20%. If you partner with a veteran, you put 12.5% down. And there's no mortgage insurance. And you can do a cash out refinance on this deal. And you can do the interest rate reduction on this deal. So now A person partnering with a veteran and the non-veteran does not, everybody put does not have to live in the property. Ooh, that's good. Let me keep rolling. I know we got a lot of stuff to cover, but this is why I like the VA loan. All of this stuff could be content. Y'all got like 60 reels y'all can create to generate business around this, because guess what? Most veterans don't know this stuff. Okay. Next slide. And as you can see, you see my ball head itself. Where am I at? On the military installation. Okay. Talking to veterans about the VA home loan benefit, right? Because a lot of them don't know. And guess what? I can come to a theater near you and I can teach the VA loan. And what did I say? We over who? Me. I'm okay with making $1,000 if you make $8,000. I don't care, because I want to partner and I want you guys to learn this stuff, because if you get a group of veterans, I can fly out. My mortgage company is going to benefit from it. And then I can teach those veterans, and then you can make all of the revenue. Now I want somebody to go in that Facebook group and see how many people. I want y'all to just go in the Facebook group while I'm doing this stuff, and somebody come back. There it is right there. Click on there, get in there, and y'all tell me the last referral, and look how many people commented on that referral. Just look at the last referral. Just scroll down once you get in. Make sure Alexis allows them to get in the Facebook group. And y'all tell me how many agents, how many thirsty Keller Williams agents commented on that referral. The question is, why aren't we networking with each other so we can build a bridge and make money together, right? Next slide. Now, who wants to know how I generate 1,500 organic leads a month? Put a 2 in the chat. Anybody ever seen this? What does this look like right here? What CRM system does this look like? Anybody look at it? What CRM system does this look like? Follow Up Boss. That is correct. All right. I'm going to give you tools. Okay. Can I make y'all a deal? All right. I'll make you a deal. I'll teach you how I generate the 1,500 organic leads if you tag me on social media and say you graduated from one of my winning classes. Okay, that's all I want y'all to do. Tag me on Instagram so I can get to know you guys, and I'm going to give you exactly how I'm doing it. Put deal in the chat if that's a deal. Okay, because I want to get to know you guys so we can make some money together. All right, let's get to it. Right there, you'll see 18,000 leads in my Follow Up Boss. All of this is organic. I haven't paid 1 penny to Zillow. I'm generating the business, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Next slide, please. Boom. Social media. This is my real social media platforms. I'm generating 451,000 organic impressions a month by becoming the best known with CTAs. Everybody put CTA in the chat. CTA, what does that stand for? Call to action. There you go. So I'm leveraging social media to build out my stuff. Now I'm gonna give you guys an example of how to do this, and I'm gonna give you specific tools to be able to generate this business. 108,000 followers on Instagram, 9.5 on Facebook, 18.3K on TikTok, 5,000 on YouTube, X 2,700, Google, and LinkedIn 18,000. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys a question. If I told you that you could possibly make $3,000 to $5,000 off posting on social media, would you do it on a consistent basis? I'm gonna give y'all a little test, all right? And I wanna know how many points that you scored, okay? Y'all ready? All right, here's the test. Y'all not gonna like me though. Okay, let me give y'all a digital hug before I cut you, all right? Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because I know what I'm about to say. Some of you guys are gonna get upset, but I'm gonna give it to you because we're not gonna be doing the same. You cannot expect better success in 2026 doing 2025 things. If it did not work in 2025, you're going to have to change your thought process. Here it is right here. Number 1, did you send a text message to any of your clients about meeting with you before the end of the year? Just write down the points. Just write it down. Number 2, did you make a phone call and did you send a digital email to all of your clients about setting up some stuff for 2026? Number 3, do you have an appointment with any of your clients today to meet with them to either for a listing appointment or making a buyer's consultation today? Number 4, have you written your business plan or projections for the first quarter of 2026? Number 5, did you post on Instagram about you doing a training today with me or doing any training? Did you post on Instagram about real estate? Did you post on Facebook about real estate? Did you post on TikTok about real estate? Did you post on YouTube about real estate? Did you post on X about real estate? Did you ask a client for a Google review? Did you post on LinkedIn about real estate? How do you expect for clients to find you if you're a secret agent? Now, I want every last one of you to tell me how many points you scored. Be honest. Put it in the chat. 6 points. Okay. 6. 0. Brad. 0. Okay. 2 points. 4 points. Next slide, please. 3 points. 0 points. Well, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you a tool that you guys can use, and then I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Okay. Are y'all ready to rock out? Am I good? Give me a thumbs up if I'm good. Okay. Now, this is how I'm generating leads. This is my 5-point rule. Okay. In my coaching program that I'm going to give to you guys. Do you know why I'm smiling real hard right there? It's because I'm giving out awards to top producing agents that did 30 or more transactions. That's why. Okay, because we're making money together. All right. Now, here's the rule. 5-point rules. You have to score 5 points a day, 5 times a week. Now, everybody show me your calculator on your screen right now. If you don't have your calculator by now, you're not trying to learn from me. Let me see your calculator. Go get a calculator because I'm only going to show you this one time. Okay, if you're trying to make money, you better go get a calculator right now. Okay, all right, because I'm going to hold you accountable for this. All right, this is Anthony Glenn's Win in Real Estate 5-point rule that me, Ian, and Bruno put together. Okay, that we put out to all of our agents for accountability. What is 5 times 5? 25. Weekly points. How many weeks are there in a year? 52. 25 times 52 weeks is 1,300 impressions. 5% conversion rate on those is 65 leads or referrals annually. How do you score the 5 points? What did I just ask you guys before? Go back. How do you score your points? Go back a slide. How do you score your points? Did y'all write down did y'all write the questions down? Okay. Did y'all write the questions down that I asked you guys to write down? Okay. Who remembers them? Let me see the ones that are not up here. Let me see if y'all remember them. Y'all should have been taking copious notes, right? What did I ask y'all to do? Okay. Text, email, appointment, business plan, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, X, Google, LinkedIn. So you got 11 opportunities. You got to score 5 points a day, 5 days a week. Here's how easy it is. Watch this. I'm going to show you how quick and easy this is. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm doing training with some massive agents that are going to be looking into building out their business in real estate, and they want to win in real estate. If you're interested in winning in real estate with all of these top producing agents, make some noise, agents. That's do they sound enthusiastic? Make some noise, agents. Hey guys, this could be you, and they're going to be tagging me on Instagram. Make sure you follow and like them because they're looking for a few good agents that are looking to win in real estate. And we want to win in real estate with you. Stay tuned. How long did that take me to do, guys? Now I'm going to take that video. It's funny. I got a call to action. People are seeing that I'm doing, what am I doing? People are seeing that I'm actually taking accountability of my business. So people like when people are working out in their business. How many fruit does it take to build out? How many fruit does it take to build a tree? How many fruit come from the tree? Copious amounts. So you only need one client that can give you 5. It's not about finding 5 more clients. It's about having that one person refer more people to you. Stop focusing on the client. Focus on your relationship with the client so the client keeps coming back. Okay? Thought process thinking. Next slide, please. Okay? So now you know what to do. Okay? So I expect for you guys to tag me today. So y'all going to get started. There's my 5-point rule. You got 5 seconds to take a picture of it so y'all can remember this rule. Put a 2 in the chat if you think this is a good system. Okay. Sensational. Okay. Next slide, please. Now, here's something that everybody hates to do. Anthony Glenn II, I absolutely hate my CRM. I hate it. But guess what? How do you expect to take control of your business if you don't do it? We already know that you know how to do close sales. I hate my CRM. I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate working in my CRM. But guess what? The CRM is going to make you more efficient. Utilize the tools that are available. Money is in the what? What does it say up there? Follow up. Now let's take a snapshot of this. 2% of deals are closed on the first touch. 3% of deals are closed on the second touch. 5% of deals are closed on the third touch. Aha, what is it looking like? 80% of deals are closed on the 5th to 12th touch. If they don't see you on LinkedIn, they're going to see you where? Twitter. They don't see you on Twitter, they're going to see you where? YouTube. They don't see you on YouTube, they're going to see your flyers everywhere. If they don't see your flyers everywhere, they're going to see you on Google because you're getting reviews. If they don't see you on Google, they're going to see you on Instagram. Y'all getting what I'm saying? Become the best known. The best known is always going to beat the best. Put a 2 in the chat if you saw a listing sign in your neighborhood and it wasn't you. Think about that. You should be sick. The reason why is because you wasn't making enough noise in your neighborhood. Because if you was, you should be the only choice. Next slide. Now, you guys have no excuses because I'm giving you the tools. Now, don't just talk about real estate. Let me give y'all a little secret. Nobody cares about your business page. They want to know who you are. So think about this, okay? The number one mistake I made. What's the number one mistake you made when you bought your first house? Okay, so put your content around that. The number one mistake that I made when I bought my first house was A. To avoid that, do B. If you don't want to make that same mistake, DM the word C, and I'm going to give you D. It's talking about a personal experience. You know who your audience is. Every single person put this in the chat. Leave captions on. Your captions is going to push your algorithm out to your videos when you're doing your videos. My favorite thing to do in A is B. Now watch this, guys. Think about it like this. Who likes food? Okay, Jeff is like, hell yeah, I like food. Who likes food? Okay. Now, some of y'all tell me, one of y'all tell me, come off mute real quick and tell me why you like to go to a certain location. Why do you like to go there? Customer service. What else? Good food. What type of food? Okay. So why not do this? Stop just posting about real estate. So think about it. Hey guys, if you're in Toledo, my favorite Mexican restaurant is this. And then you're showing the food. So then you're becoming the who in the area, the best known. Don't just talk about real estate, right? And then do controversy, okay? Ladies, y'all, you're the perfection at this. Think about this. Watch what I want to see if y'all pick up what I'm doing. Hey guys, this is Virginia, and get dressed with me when I have an appointment. I got a listing appointment today. Should I wear my stiletto heels or should I wear my Adidas? Leave your comments below. What are the ladies going to be doing? Type it in the comment. Wear the Adidas. Wear this. What am I creating in the chat? Engagement. Hey guys, I got my favorite place to get my hair done is X. You want to really get your content to go viral? Watch this. Top 5 schools in the local area. I'll be damned if you put the number 1 school that everybody knows about as number 3. Who do you think is going to be commenting on that? Who do you think is going to be commenting on that? Mom's going to be all over that. My badass Johnny goes to this school. There's no way that school is number 1. You don't care. You're just pushing the algorithm out. You're creating what? Controversy. This is how you grow on social media. But these are some things that you can do. What did I tell you? How many seconds when you're talking? What is a hook? Somebody give me an example of a hook. Next slide, please. What's a hook? 5 to 8 seconds. Here's some of the things you can talk about. Schools, restaurants, grocery stores, healthcare, recreation, personal service, fitness, shopping, car services, nightlife. Watch this. If you're moving to San Diego, 3 top things to do. This is what's going on in San Diego. You could be standing there and reading, and then now you become the local expert. Hey, you're that guy that gives me what's going on in this local city. You post that on Instagram and then you post it on YouTube and Facebook. Now you scored 3 points. The same video. Okay. I love going to this local restaurant. You're supporting local restaurants. You put that on Google. Did y'all know that YouTube and Google are owned by Google owns YouTube? So if you post a YouTube video and you post it on your Google profile, what do you think it's going to do? Push the algorithm out. Don't sleep on Google. Can I give y'all one more nugget? Are y'all okay? How's my pace? Because we're almost done. Okay. If you're posting, if people leave you a review, why not utilize your reviews to generate? Why not people type Best agent in your local area. So right now we have 27 people on here. I told you to connect with somebody, right? So Virginia is going to leave a post on Jeff's to say, hey, Jeff is the best agent in whatever area he's in. So now when people Google best agent in wherever area he's in, he's going to pop up because he has more reviews than anybody. Here's another number 2 little chicken nugget for you guys. Okay. Number 2 chicken nugget is going to be this. Okay. Be the best known person in your local area by specifically talking about the local stuff, because that's going to, when they see you, they're going to push your stuff directly to whatever area that you're in. You're going to be, man, I really like this person. I really like Anthony because he's always talking about, well, if you look at my Instagram, you're going to know that I'm a family man. I focus on veterans, and then I love real estate. Okay. So people know, like, and trust me. Don't let your personality out and stop worrying about how the video is going to perform. One thing's for sure, you're going to get 100% of videos that likes and views of a video you don't post. Post the video. It's about volume, not the way the video looks like. Next slide. And here's some tools that you guys could use. Take a picture of this slide, please. ManyChat, Tidio, Chatful, Respond.io, and Mobile Monkey. These are tools that we utilize to automatically respond. I'm going to give you guys an example, okay? Put a 2 in the chat if you guys want an example of this real quick. All right, here's an example. I'm going to put a number in the chat. I want you to text the number and tell me what you get. 760-573-2731. 760-573-2731. You're going to text the word LEARN, learn. Tell me what you get. 760-573-2731. Just do it right now, and I want y'all to tell me what you get. I want everybody to do this because I'm leading to something. 760-573-2731. Text learn, LEARN. Tell me what you get. 760-573-2731. 760-573-2731. Text learn, LEARN. What came back? There you have it, guys. Everybody, every single person put automation. Automation. Now, let me give y'all a call to action. Veterans, stop scrolling. 3 things that you need to know about the VA loan. Number 1, no minimum credit score. Number 2, you can buy a multifamily. And for number 3, text learn to 760-573-2731. And I'm going to see you my free VA loan quick guide. They text the number. What is that now? What did that just become? A lead. A CTA. Yes, you got it. Okay, put a fire emoji in the chat for whoever said that. Okay, next slide. And guess what? You know the reason why I'm giving you this? And I'm giving it to you without you guys paying for it, is because I know that God wants me to help you win. Jeff put me in this space for me to come give you tangible things. Now it's going to be up to you to do the work. I'm giving you exactly what we're doing. Now it's going to be up to you to do the exact same thing. Here's viral engagement examples that's going to make people do things. Swipe up for more. Follow me for more. Can you do this? Share if you agree. Comment your favorite X. Tap if you agree. Okay. Like and share for more. Which one? A or B? That's a good one because that's going to be engagement. Which kitchen do you like? You want to get some engagement? If you don't have a listing, you should be going this weekend and you should be going to new construction. You don't tell them where it's at. Hey, my name is Anthony Glenn. I got a virtual client. I'd like to do a virtual walkthrough. Is that okay? Oh, yeah, sure. You come down, you take your phone, pay the little $10 to put it on that little handle, the little easel, and then you're walking through. Hey, I'm out here in sunny Southern California, and I want to know what you guys think. Kitchen A or kitchen B? Bathroom A or bathroom B? Elevation A or B? What are you doing? You're creating engagement. And then what do you think somebody's going to ask? Where is that house? Because new constructions are always blinged out. Next slide, please. Now, here's what I want you guys to do. Who enjoyed this presentation today? Was this good information? Okay. I do this stuff all the time. I want to connect with you. Now, here's what we're going to do. You are going to prove to me that you're ready to grow an unstoppable business. Are we ready? I don't care if you got background noise. I'm going to do this right now. You're going to just read my screen right now, and then you're going to shoot this video right now. Let's do it, okay? Let's do the video. I'm going to do it with you. Okay. And then anybody who tags me, I'm going to like and share the video. Okay. So let's do it right now. Let's do it. Okay. Here we go. Veterans and realtors. Realtors at EXP want to support you. Join our military network. Comment military if you're in. I just did it. I just filmed it. I'm going to post it. Come on. It ain't got to be perfect. We're going to do this right now. And you guys are going to tag me in this video right now on Instagram or Facebook. Let's do it. I don't hear y'all talking. Let's do it now. I done gave y'all some training. You just got some kick-ass training. We got to be comfortable with doing a video. I don't care if you got your wig on backwards. I don't care if you ain't got your toupee on. It does not matter. We got to get used to doing content. Let's do it right now. Let's do it. Come on. I want to hear it. And then I'm going to open it up for questioning. I'm going to post this video right now. And then you guys are going to find me on Instagram and then you're going to tag me on it. I don't hear y'all talking. Come on. That's what you're reading. Veterans and realtors. The reason why you're saying veterans is because what did I tell you guys to do? There's something that I'm asking, I'm expecting for you to do. Your goal, I'm going to give y'all some goals. The reason why I'm having you do this call to action is because I got a secret slide that I'm going to put accountability on you guys in my next slide. And I'm going to show you what it is, but I'm waiting on y'all to do the video. Okay? Let's do the video real quick. I want y'all to shoot this video right now. Just get it done. Let's go. Is it on your phone? Well, you need to get out the Zoom and then do my video. I'm telling you, you need to do this video right now. You shouldn't be on your phone anyway. You should be on a computer. Okay? Now I'm going to come back. Who wants me to come back? Put a 3 in the chat if you guys want me to come back. Okay? Come back and do more training. Okay? All right. So this is the battle rhythm of the training. The reason why I like to give you guys tangible, we'll do a deep dive in setting up your corporation as a real estate agent. Okay? We're going to talk about mega open houses. We're going to talk about how to negate conflict. Let me give you guys an example. Somebody throw an objection at me. I'll tell you what the next training is going to be. Somebody throw an objection at me. Anything. I agree with you. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you, show you the pros and cons of investing today and tomorrow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach back to you in the next 6 months when you're comfortable with making your decision. Is that okay? I'm not going to engage. I'm not going to give me another one. Give me another one. Another objection. You're right. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the value of I'm going to show you my value. Usually the reason why people think that they're paying for something. Did you know that my fees is a tax write-off? And I'm going to negotiate with the seller to see if the seller would compensate. Yay! Can we give him a round of applause? Hey, that's what I'm talking about. See, listen, guys, you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. I did not get to 400,000. I love it. I did not get to this place I didn't get to 400,000 impressions a month by being afraid to communicate. Okay. The only way you're going to be able to make the money and get bigger is that the reason why people don't know how to negate conflict is because they don't know the tools. You can't just have a hammer. All right. Now, the best way to win, and for the put a 2 in the chat if you guys are married. Who's married on here or in a relationship? The best way to neutralize engagement is to agree. So give me another objection. I'm with you. I completely understand that you do not want to buy right now. And what I'm going to do is, can I show you the pros and cons of investing today? And then when you're ready, I'll be ready with you. Is that okay? Never debate, educate. Put that in the chat. Never debate, educate. Never debate, educate. Somebody tells me my prices is too high. I'm going to tell you 5 tools that you can utilize for that. But when I can't do it, I'm not going to do it until we do the next training. Okay? Never debate, educate. Somebody tell me, I believe my property should list at this much. I'm with you. And what I'm going to show you is most agents are not going to do this, but I'm going to pull up comps real time so you can see how we price homes. And then based off of the information that you receive, because what's the most important thing about getting a listing agreement? What's the most important thing about, what is the number one thing that you should be doing when you go to a listing agreement? I don't care what you want. I don't care what you want to list at. You want to list at $100,000? You're $100,000 priced over? It's a race to get the listing agreement. I can say, yeah, I'll sign it at this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some stats to show you where your house should be priced at. But in that listing agreement, what I'm also going to put in there is that we're going to evaluate after it's 7 days on the market. Look at Sandra. Sandra getting it in, man. She's like, this is so much good information. Okay, here is your homework. Number 1, start your ABCs today. ABC stands for always be contenting or always be closing. You are going to do the 5-point rule. You're going to start working out your content so you can get a runway, so you can hit the ground running and get in the routine of scoring your 5 points daily. Number 2, you're going to be looking for 5 new agents. That's only 1 a quarter, guys. 1 person a quarter, so you can start building out your revenue. Number 3, set a goal of 25 closed transactions by December 2, 2026. So you got 12 months to, when everybody put WHEN, when you implement these things that I told you today, you should be able to close at least 25 transactions. Working on your business and not in your business. The only way you're going to be able to do that, I want all of you to know that when you implement the things that I told you today, you should be able to have enough transactions to where you don't have a choice but to have another person in your business. But if you think that it's hard out here, guess what? It is. It is hard. But the people who are willing to do the hard things win. And it's ultimately up to you on whether or not you want to win or not. But it's going to take work. Okay? Now, are there any questions that you have for me regarding what you have learned today? Okay, so we have our own mortgage company. We don't tell anybody that they cannot buy a home. So what we do, if somebody has a challenging profile, we basically work with them to get them where they need to be at. And guess what? The people who have the most challenging files, what's the most important thing to selling and buying real estate? The customer experience, right? So the people that referred the most business to me is that solving a problem. There is no. There's only a challenge to accept. So everybody put this acronym, COT, Challenge Opportunity Test. I have a challenging client. It's not a challenge. I have to accept that challenge saying that I'm going to get you here, but it's going to be take a commitment in time. You can't accept if you look at it as a problem, then it's going to be a problem. But if you look at it as a challenge, you can overcome challenges. You accept the challenge, work with the client. That's going to lead to an opportunity. And then that person has to pass the test. What's the test that they have to pass? Becoming a homeowner. Well, if you're willing to accept the opportunity, I'm going to work with you and get you where you need to be at. And the people that refer the most, I already know that people with 700 credit score can buy houses. But what about those people who want to buy houses and they're looking at you? Because typically clients, it's either fear. So you got to create that unstoppable value based off you're willing to be patient with that person and navigate through any type of challenges that they may have. There's only 3 things that the VA is concerned with: ability to repay, debt to utilization, okay, and no late payments in the last 12 months. That's it. So my mortgage company works with people like that. Okay, Simberly, Tony Glenn, can you put my Instagram link in the chat so people can just click on it? Okay, so here's the goal. Who accepts this challenge? Let's commit ourselves to accepting this challenge, and then I have one more thing, and then we're going to close out because I think we're like 12 minutes over our time. Next question. Yes, so his question was, does the National Guard apply to the same people? Yes. So National Guard can, they have to be in a total of 8 years to utilize the VA home loan benefit, or no, 6 years. 6 years total, 6 years. And if they have deployed or they have an honorable discharge, a military, if they got what do you call it? They got a discharge that was military related. Okay, then they can negate those, or if they have the 300 points that they need required. So if they deployed as a National Guardsman, they don't have to be the 6 months before the 6 years before utilizing the VA home loan entitlement. Okay, so Guard has the ability to use their VA home loan benefit as well, but they either have to be in for 6 years in the Guard, or they have to have a military related discharge. And it has to be on our DD 214, and we're able to pull that for you. So if you have a guardsman and you need to see, we can pull that entitlement for you and help you out with that. We post on our business page because I have a company. But if you're an individual agent, I'm going to tell you like this. You don't need a fancy website. You need a landing page with all of your stuff, right? Like a blink card and everything else. And then you also just need, I post mainly on my personal, those Instagram and everything. This is not beer. This is water. Okay. All right. I worked out this morning. So when you are looking at this stuff, nobody is going to go to your business page. I'm sorry. People are usually use your Google profile and your personal page because they want to get to know you. So you're wasting your time. I will put all of my energy in my personal pages. We get almost hardly no leads off of our business page. We get more business off of our personal page with call to actions. And it says, I heard you can only use your VA home loan benefit once. That's false. You can use it multiple times. I'm not going to get into that because it's going to take a long time for us to build that out. But ultimately, I want you guys to be enthusiastic about training and then, make it fun. You could be me. The stuff that you learn, you could be teaching this to a new agent. Because once you start a bad habit, if you have a bad habit, you should have open houses scheduled this weekend. Open houses are for you to get more listings, not for you to finesse somebody out of a buyer. Okay. And that goes back to becoming the best known versus I'm getting tags. Okay. Somebody just tagged me on my gram. Okay. Any other questions? That's what I'm talking about, man. Now, here's what I'm going to, now, for those of you who stay to the end, here's what I'm going to do. For 2 people, post your Google profile in the chat, and I'm going to leave a positive review. Anytime I do any type of training and the people stay to the end, I'm always going to give to people before I get. So I'm going to, for those of you who tag me with your video, I'm going to leave a positive review for you guys. Okay. And I'm just going to say best agent in the area. Right. So now I'm going to help you get more business by helping your Google profile grow. Okay. Jeff, I got you. All right. So Jeff, you can text me yours. Okay. And then
cool.
Jeff, text me yours right now. And then I'm going to do it real time. Any other questions? And guys, get in the Facebook group. Here's the Facebook group. Get in there, join the Facebook group, start networking. And if you guys enjoyed my training, I do have other opportunities for you all. If you like the way I teach, there are some coaching opportunities that I have. You don't have to be a part of my team. I do have a real estate coaching program. It teaches how to build business credit, S Corp, C Corp versus LLC. We talk about hiring your kids in your real estate business. We talk about the 5 tools that you can implement for growing kids' wealth. We talk about how to run a team. Okay. And it's just like this. And it has a workbook associated with it. And then we also have a brand ambassador opportunity. If you want to be my go-to agent in that specific state, if you're interested in that, put a 2 in the chat. Okay. So it's called Winning Real Estate. And then if I have a buyer or a seller that comes from, how many people did we have in the last VA loan masterclass, Anthony? 3,700. We had 3,700 people sign up with Grant Cardone's Cardone Veterans Group VA Loan Masterclass. We teach the class. Once they graduate, we pre-qualify those people. Once we pre-qualify those people, we put them in our Facebook group. Okay, and that could be you. But we want to make sure that you know everything that you need to know about VA loans. Okay.
Can you say again? We have to say in the video.
I'm sorry.
Can you share the slide to make the video? To make your post it.
Oh, you want the call to action? You want me to share the video of what to say?
Yes.
Okay.
Or the slide.
Okay, let's go back a couple of slides, please.
Thank you.
There it is, right there. All you gotta do is read it. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's a video. You scored your 1 point today, and I expect for you all to get back out there and win. Jeff, I'm gonna write your review right now. Okay, I got your link.
Cool.
Okay, and then I
appreciate it, man.
I'm gonna leave a positive review because he set this up. Okay, bam. Best agent. What state are you in?
Colorado.
What city?
Colorado Springs. Any other questions, guys, for Anthony before we wrap it up? Really good stuff. A lot of practical info here.
Done.
Here we go.
Took seconds. So what I want to close out with is that, I appreciate you all for allowing me to to get on the live and talk to you all about setting you up for success. Hopefully you'll be able to take, I know it's a lot of information packed into a nice little class, but ultimately I want you to be successful. But remember, we over me, okay? Whatever you do, you cannot expect good fruit from bad roots. So you got to get in a good routine of doing the things that you don't like to do. Open houses, doing social media things, changing the way you do business, and then being consistent at it. Because before the seed there was the dirt. Got to plant the seed. From there comes the sprout. From the sprout comes the branches. Come the branches comes the leaves. Comes the leaves comes the fruit. And if you have multiple fruit, you should be sharing information on how you became successful. Should be no reason why on this team that there's an agent doing 20 transactions and there's an agent doing 1. Okay, because if you learn how to do 25 transactions, you should be helping that agent that's not doing production and encouraging them to stay in the game. And that's how you build an unstoppable business, by sharing information. So thank all of you all for allowing me to rock out with you guys. And I hope you have a killer business going into 2026 and happy holidays.